Welcome Space Marines. Today we're going to be talking about the Honor Prince event. Alright, so the Honor Prince is going to be a rare character that you can get. You have to earn these pledge points, and to earn pledge points you have to do missions, okay? So when you get enough pledge points you can open up crates. The higher the tier, the higher the rewards. So if you don't want to get the character, you still want to get those crates. Alright, there are some things you can buy. I'll skip over that. Win lightning victories, defeat 5 enemies with melee. So these are the missions that you have to do, and it'll give you a suggestion on where you have to go. But in this video I cover every mission and campaign events that you can do to get these done. Alright, let's get into it. So the first one for Honor Prince is the campaign event for Tyranids. Alright, if you do the campaign event with Tyranids, you will be doing the Imperial tree. If you do the Indomitus campaign, then you also go through the Imperial tree. And by Imperial tree, I mean you're doing the event for the Emperor. So for the Emperor, you have to use an Imperial to kill a Xenos or Chaos. And that's why you're going to be doing these missions. And the missions I suggest is Indomitus Battle 75, because that way you can earn a character token for the Xenos leader. I think he's an epic. So when doing challenges, a lot of lightning victories and a lot of melee will pop up. So when you want to do the lightning victories, you have to do it within 3 rounds. And that little lightning symbol at the top right corner, it's going to be that green. You have to defeat the round in 3 turns. And for doing that, you're going to want to use the Imperials. The Chaos are really bad at getting lightning victories. So if you're doing melee, do Chaos. If you're doing lightning victories, do Imperial. You kind of have to switch back and forth in what you're doing. You can't just go straight with one side or the other. You kind of gotta jump around a little bit. Alright, so the next thing you can do if you are stuck or don't want to play the campaign for the Indomitus, you can go to the campaign event where you can use the Captain Titus, I believe it is. And if you don't have Captain Titus, I thought, oh no, I can't play it, it sucks. That's not true. So what I found out is if you have one of the 3 characters, you can play the event and you can borrow the other 2. But the only bad thing is you get the one that you're borrowing, or the 2 that you're borrowing, is going to be stuck at a certain capped level, which kind of sucks probably when you're doing the later levels, but you can still make progress in it, and that's really cool. So there you go. I'm just showing you that the campaign works. You only need, I think, 2 out of the 3, or maybe 1 out of the 3, I'm not sure. But I think if you have 2, you can borrow 1. So I'm borrowing Titus, and it's going to ask you, hey, would you like to buy all this stuff, yada yada. No, I don't want to spend more money on this game than I have to. Alright, so if you want to skip this part, you can, but I'm going to show you what it looks like when you get into it. So you're going to go to your character selection, and you're going to choose the 2 that you have, and then the 1 that you're going to borrow. You can use any of the Imperial factions, so that's pretty cool. But the only problem is you have to have, for the first mission, the 2 or 3 characters that it recommends, or not recommends, it requires. So just to start it off, you have to have some of those guys, which I think you get at the beginning of the game anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so I'm going to show you kind of what the first round looks like. So you're killing Xenos. The Tyranids count as Xenos. I'm sure you guys know that. So right now I am doing for the Emperor. It's counting towards it, right? So that way I'm showing you that the Indomitus campaign and the General or Captain Titus campaign are both things that go towards the Emperor challenge. Alright, for the Honor Prince as well, Fall of Cadia and Adeptus Mechanicus will do for the Chaos Gods event as well. So those are on the screen if you want to pause it. Fall of Cadia and Adeptus Mechanicus. And those go towards for the Dark Gods. And here is the requirements. And then here is the rewards. So you can pause it if you need more time. And the last thing that I'm going to touch on that's very important is make sure that when you do your missions in the homepage, and if you do your Battle Pass missions, that you make sure to check them out, see what you need to do, and then kind of play based off of all the missions that you want to do at that time. You can be doing like 4 missions each time you click play, you could be adding towards 4 missions. So you always want to make sure that you accept them right after, so that way the new mission can start. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.